Hello, this is Professor Hazari. I would like to welcome you to the graduate level web design course. The first day of class is June 1st, and I'm making this video to help students understand where items in the course are located so that you can find all the assignments and discussions and quizzes to help you complete this course successfully. So I have logged into the course, and the first few items on top, this is where you will access your email, your discussions, and I will be posting quite a few announcements in this course. So you will see this thing light up, which means there is new announcement posted, and the announcement are posted in the main area of this course. And I'll give you instructions and any changes as well will be reflected in the announcement area. On the right side, you have the calendar, and the calendar is good, but it is not complete. And the reason is some of these assignments are spread over 2 days and they have intermediate deadlines. For example, the main post may be due at the end of day one. So the calendar is the system calendar, and it only tells you about the first day and the last day of the assignment. So it will not tell you intermediate due dates. So I encourage students to enter those dates in your personal calendar so that you can have access to it. Let me jump into the content area next. So in the content area, you will see 5 sections. The first one is the generic course document section, which is your area where you can download your textbook, your syllabus, and we'll go through the syllabus. There are 2 videos, one on why web design is important for businesses, and the other one is this video that you're seeing over here. This is a writing intensive course. We will be using the APA format, and the discussions have to be posted in a certain format. So go ahead and access this link, which will show you how to format your discussions. Along with the textbook, I've also made available to you PowerPoint slides, which students have found helpful to use as a study guide for the 3 tests. The 3 tests are open book, so feel free to use any notes as well as the textbook or the PowerPoint slides to answer the questions. At the beginning of the semester, you may be confused as to what is the main post, what is the response post. So I have 2 sample posts done by students from previous semesters. This will give you an idea of what the post should look like. And then you have your library access through Galileo, which is the university library. But I also will show you Google Scholar, which is scholar.google.com, which can be used to access the research articles that you will be accessing and reading before using your own responses to enter discussions. So for example, I can just say that I'm looking for a topic which is web usability. And over here it gives you suggestions. So let's look at web usability design, which is one of the earlier topics that we will collect. So you will see that you have articles that are available in HTML format and PDF format. It tells you how many citations how many other researchers have cited this article. But what I want to see is recent articles. This is 2010. There has been a lot of changes that have gone on over the past 15 years. So what I'm going to do is change this to custom range, and let's make this 2023 to 2026. And I press enter, and you will see that some of these do not have full text articles, which will not be useful to me. So I'm going to force it to show me only articles with PDF. So I'll do file type :PDF. And now when I press enter, you will notice that all of these articles are available to you for you to read. And I encourage you to read them before writing about them, because you will have to cite page numbers as well as paragraph numbers. And this tells you how many other researchers have cited the article. The higher the number, the more valid or high quality the article is. And in order to cite this article, you will click on this, and you will see that it generates the citation for you. Right click on this and just say copy, and this you can copy into your discussion post as an APA formatted citation. So that's how you access the library. Then you have each individual module So in each module, you will see that there are instructions and there are links where you can submit the article. So this course uses projects and discussions because in order to do projects, you really need to understand the concepts. So the daily assignments will help you understand concepts, but then the project assignments, for example, the first one is due Weebly. This is a web service. It runs Monday through Friday. All assignments run Monday through Friday. No assignments on weekends. So you can start on this anytime. I encourage you to get started early so that you can submit this assignment on Thursday, which is the due date, which is given to you when you click on this Weebly instructions. Then on Monday, it tells you the assignment that you will have to complete. And once you do that, then you are ready to move on to the first assignment. And feel free to work ahead. All the assignments are given to you ahead of time so that you can prepare for those if you have time, or use the weekend to look ahead and prepare those assignments. The only thing to remember is the discussion board is on a timer. So let's say if you wanted to post today an assignment for week 2, it will not let you because it waits till that date becomes available, and then you can post that assignment on that day. So that's where you will find the information about the projects as well as the instruction. Under communication is class list, and this is how you send me an email. So you click on instructors and TA and click on my name. Opens up a window where you can type in any subject line and type in any body text message. If you scroll down, here's the upload button where you can send me any information such as a PDF file or a Word document. So you can use this as an attachment, and the same principle works in the discussion board as well. So that was once again under communication, class list, instructors and TAs. And then under assessments, we have discussions, assignments, and quizzes. Assignments are where you will submit your projects. Quizzes are the 3 tests that you will be taking. And then you have your grades. So this is all list of all the assignments that we will be doing in this course. You will notice that there are 3 categories: discussions, project assignments, and tests. And in a minute, we'll look at the syllabus. So you'll see the grading table and when the assignments are due. In addition to the final project that you will be doing in this course, there are intermediate deadlines also. So the first progress report is due middle of week 2, I believe. And then you have your final proposal due 1 day before the final exam. So that was your assessments area and your grades area. The last thing is the resources. If you need help with research writing, feel free to contact the staff of the Writing Center. If you need help with accessing articles, you're having problems, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to the library staff as well. They have been very helpful. So next, let's jump to the syllabus. And the syllabus, once again, it can be found under content, course documents, and it's right here, the syllabus. So that's what I have opened up over here. And this is your course syllabus. It tells you my contact information, the textbook, course policies. I'll let you read through this. The only important point I would like to make is this late assignments. Try to submit assignments on time because there is a significant penalty, 25% per day, which will impact your grade. So I've seen students dropped up to 2 letter grades for submitting assignments late. So try to work ahead. If that's not possible, at least be on time and submit the assignments on time. And scrolling down further, it gives you a list of categories. There are 3 tests. So the total number of points in this course are 415. And I'm looking for each one of you to get at least 373 points, which is an A grade in the course. And there is a final project in this course. And in the syllabus, there is a detailed instructions. This is the schedule. And if you scroll past the schedule, these are your final project instructions. So for the final project, you will not be developing a website, you will be developing a proposal for a website. And if you read the instructions, it'll tell you the city of Carrollton is thinking of redesigning their website, a government website, and then you have to give them ideas on how you as a web designer propose the redesign. And we learn about the different steps that are involved. But if you want to read through the expectations of the final project, which you will submit the last day of class in this format, feel free to do so. And there are two projects reports also due week 2 and week 3 before you turn in the final project. Total points is 50. So if for some reason you do not submit the project outline, that's 5 points you've lost right there. So just keep on top of the calendar to make sure that you are following instructions and submitting the assignments on time. The last point about this video is the policy of ChatGPT and other AI tools. I do allow you to use AI tools under certain conditions, and that is only for ideation and brainstorming. Please do not copy paste ChatGPT or any large language model output, because it can be easily detected and I have to report you to the university committee. So that then it is out of my hands, and they may even have you fail the course if the violation is significant. And I'm going to, when I submit the report, I do send a copy of the syllabus that shows that students were clearly informed about the framework for AI use. But just get ideas from AI, use the writing in your own words, try to avoid using Grammarly and Quillbot. And this is confusing because the university writing center may ask you to use Grammarly, but the problem with Grammarly is it uses AI on the back end to rephrase content and give you suggestions. So when I run it through AI detectors or turn it in, it will flag that as AI. So there's no way for me to know that you use Grammarly. All I see is that you used AI, and unfortunately I cannot give you credit for that. So once again, read through the syllabus carefully to understand the expectations of this course. But I hope this video has been useful in seeing how the course is laid out and where the items are located. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, communication, class list, instructors and TA, click on my name, and I will see you online. You will see me as being very active and replying to discussions, giving you feedback and so on. But please do not hesitate to contact me anytime.